Are you ready for today's story? What's that, baby doggy?
Baby doggy's coming out.
Coming out from where?
Because he wants to knock out of his fan.
Okay. Are you ready for tonight's story? Oh, it's yawn. It's bedtime for all Supermen and babies and doggies and bears and everyone, isn't it?
What?
Lay down. Put the blanket on. Now remember, if you want to listen to the story, don't make any silly noises. Otherwise I can't tell you the story.
That's baby doggy.
And someone else as well as baby doggy.
What better baby doggy?
The four turtles had taken the dragster on the flatbed truck into the air and flown all the way to their warehouse and their factory that was hidden by the trees. They'd landed it in with the 6 hooks holding the flatbed truck, and they'd unloaded the dragster, and they were about to do some improvements after they'd had their lunch. They had their lunch, and the turtles started to get to work. First of all, they took off the bodywork, and then they put the car up on some hoists and some jacks, and all properly supported. They had all their safety gear on, and they started disassembling it bit by bit. But on the way, they found something unusual. Do you know what they found?
A turtle on the road?
No, not a turtle on the road. They found that the gearbox, behind the gearbox and just under the engine, was a little box they'd never come across before. It had some etched symbols on it. And it made a buzzing sound and a fuzzing sound and a wuzzy sound.
Is it a bee?
Well, it sounded a bit like a bee. It hummed away. What's this? And it seemed to glow with a purple light. And baby doggy said,
It's a millipede.
no, it's not a millipede.
Why?
Because that's a little insect. There's no millipede in that box. So, the 4 turtles said, what is this? And baby doggy said, this is something that me and Superman Daddy made. It's an antimatter power unit. Ooh, said the 4 turtles together. Antimatter power unit. Wow, how did you make that? And baby doggy and Kashmir said, with a lot of work and effort we found a way to make this power unit. We got it from one of the local stars in the sky just nearby with a special collector. And then behind that, when they were undoing the next part of the engine, they found another special box that was drawn to the axles and to the rocket engines. And they said, what's that box? It makes a wobbly sound and it's hard to look at straight. When you look at it, it looks a bit fuzzy. You couldn't focus on this box. They didn't know why. They said, that's the uncertainty electron drive. There's some electrons in there and they pump around in a special way that gives us, they all can randomly appear and disappear, but some of them go into the top of the piston head, driven by the antimatter drive, to make the pistons go up and down even faster. Kind of like a turbo for electrons. Wow, that's very special. So the 4 turtles put the car all back together, but they included some new parts. They put better pistons, they put better wheels, they put better drive chains, they put a better gear system, and they bored out the main block to give it a larger volume. So, finally, They put the whole car back together and they painted it red so the car could go even faster and gave lightning stripes. And baby doggy got a new suit. And that suit was all red. And it was a red helmet with 2 fins and a good visor that came down and had room for his nose. And they put some of their invulnerable turtleium on it that they'd tried to use for the turtle shell, but they've made it right since then, so that they could survive almost any force. It would just be displaced. Wow, look at that. You look fantastic. Baby doggy, I think you can win this race. So the turtles helped them all pack up, and they just said, we will give you a lift to where the drag race starts. We will be sure to watch you. And so they put the 6 hooks back on the flatbed truck. They winched the dragster back on the winch. And they took off out of their shed in the airship. And they flew gently and smoothly all the way in the high sky to where the dragster race started.
Back?
No, they're not going back. They're going to the dragster race.
Why?
That's what you do with a dragster car. If this dragster race, where does it go? We can't remember.